Retrenchment, a dreadful and disheartening word, but in times of economic uncertainty, retrenchment can happen to any of us. Every day, Singaporeans have financial commitments to fulfill and bills to pay. Those retrenched face even more stress. Since 2011, the Workers' Party has proposed unemployment support in the form of a redundancy insurance scheme. Under our proposal, a retrenched worker will receive 40% of their last drawn salary, capped at 40% of Singapore's median income for up to 6 months. Payouts will come from an employment security fund, which will be funded mainly by equal monthly contributions of employers and employees that total just 0.1% of their monthly salary. We believe that the redundancy insurance scheme would be a necessary addition to Singapore's employment landscape. It will boost the well-being of Singaporeans by giving them greater peace of mind. Are you a worker in Singapore? What do you think?
Hello, welcome to part 2 of our Let's Talk series on redundancy insurance. Today we have MP Gerald Giam with us to answer some frequently asked questions about our proposals. So Gerald, for those who are not so familiar, could you tell us more about the Workers' Party's proposed redundancy insurance scheme?
Sure, Andre. The Workers' Party has actually proposed a redundancy insurance scheme, which is a form of unemployment support for retrenched workers in Singapore. And this scheme would actually pay out 40% of the worker's last drawn salary, capped at 40% of the median income of Singaporeans for up to 6 months. And we believe that this scheme will be beneficial for Singaporeans because it helps them to be able to have some income while they tide over the time that they're looking for a new job, while they're going for some retraining. And this scheme would also be funded through the Employment Security Fund, which we are proposing to set up. And this Employment Security Fund will be funded in equal portions by the employer and the employee, totaling about 0.1% of the employee's monthly income.
Why do we still need this redundancy insurance scheme when employers are already paying retrenchment benefits?
Well, in Singapore, retrenchment benefits are not mandatory. And if a worker has been working for less than 2 years for a company, they usually will not receive any benefits at all. And so this scheme would actually be a way in which we help the worker to be able to tide over this period while they're waiting for their next job.
And what do you say to those who suggest that such a scheme may discourage workers from searching actively for their next role?
I don't believe that would be the case. And the reason is because the scheme pays out less than half of the last drawn salary, and it's capped at 6 months. So after 6 months, they won't be able to receive any payouts anymore. Plus, the payouts after the first month will be conditional on the worker demonstrating that they're actively looking for a job.
How are the Workers' Party's proposals different from what the government has recently suggested will be coming soon?
So what we know is that the government has proposed that they are going to provide some unemployment support. What we understand is that this unemployment support will be funded by the government, and we don't know what the quantum is going to be and how long it's going to be for. What we have is a scheme where it is funded by premiums paid by employers and employees over a period of time. So it builds up a certain fund to be able to draw down during times of economic downturn.
And will we be touching or tapping on the reserves at all to fund this scheme?
No, we won't be tapping on the reserves because, like I said, this is funded by employers and employees. And if we start the scheme early enough, it gives us more time to build up the reserves in the scheme, and we can draw down from that fund during the times of economic downturn, and we don't have to tap on any government support for it even.
Well, thank you, Gerald. And if you would like to find out more about our redundancy insurance proposals or the WP's other policy proposals, do go to our website at www.wp.sg to learn more. Thank you, everyone.